guys, you're watching Little Wonders on BabyLeague, and this week we're making lactation booby cookies. Today I have my special little helper, little Junebug. She's gonna be my cooking helper today. For me, I know personally breastfeeding has been a pretty hard journey so far. So Juniper is a little over 3 weeks old, and it's been pretty painful and it's been quite a struggle. I know that breastfeeding, even though it seems so natural, it doesn't always come naturally. And there's a lot of obstacles that can take place when trying to breastfeed your baby. And one of those obstacles might be a low milk supply. So it might have nothing to do with latching on or pain or any of those things that a lot of people think about. It could be about just having a low milk supply and not having enough milk to really meet the needs of your baby. That is why I'm gonna be talking about this lactation cookie recipe. Actual cookies with like chocolate and everything, but they have ingredients in them that also help to produce a higher milk supply. So for these cookies, the key ingredients are brewer's yeast, rolled oats, flaxseed, and coconut oil. There's all different kinds of recipes out there for lactation cookies or energy bites or anything like that. But for this particular one, I found it on Pinterest, and I'll go ahead and link the full recipe and details down below in the description. Here are all the ingredients we're gonna be using for these cookies. It looks like a lot, but you'll probably have most of these already in your cupboard. First, you're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees. You're gonna whisk together in a large bowl the oats, flour, yeast, flaxseed, baking powder, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt. Now that we have most of our dry ingredients all mixed together, we're gonna go ahead and move to the electric mixer. We're gonna put together the wet ingredients. Fun fact, coconut oil is amazing for so many things, so I'm just gonna rub it into my hands. Well, hand lotion. Now, I'm gonna take the butter and the coconut oil, and I'm just gonna go ahead and beat it until it's creamy. Okay, once it's all creamy, I'm gonna add in the sugar and beat it again on medium to high heat. Beat it again on medium to high speed until light and fluffy. You just occasionally scrape down the sides to make sure that it gets all blended in. Next, we're gonna add the egg and the extra egg yolk. We have a special trick to get this egg yolk out. Use a water bottle. And then we're gonna go ahead and beat that in. Add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and we're gonna combine it again. Now that we have all of the wet ingredients mixed together, we're gonna go ahead and add our dry ingredients. And we're just gonna gradually add them in. Now that we have all of those ingredients mixed together, we're gonna go ahead and hand mix the chocolate chips, and also I'm going to add unsweetened coconut flakes and chopped almonds. So these are just optional items that you can add in if you want, and I've decided they will make them extra yummy. And if you have a baby attached to you and you're feeling kind of tired, you can always ask for some help. Corbin. Okay, so that is our cookie dough. It looks delicious, and I'm super excited to try them. But all that's left to do is scoop them up and put them on a baking sheet and bake them for 10 to 14 minutes or just until golden brown on the bottom. Not sure how you check the bottom, but that's what the recipe says. Since I'm holding a baby, get your significant other to help you put the cookies in the oven, just like you did with that bun. The cookies are done and they do look delicious, but we better test them out. What do you think, Bug? Should we taste them? They're yummy for me, they're yummy for you. They're actually pretty tasty, and it's up to you whether or not you let your family know, but they are totally fine for anyone else to eat, not just breastfeeding moms. But that's just a natural way for you to increase your breast milk supply if you run into that obstacle, because I know breastfeeding can be difficult. There's just so many challenges out there for new moms. So thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to BabyLeague because we put out these Little Wonders episodes every Wednesday. And check out our own channel because we upload videos every single day, Steps to Wonder. And we'll see you next week. Bye.